UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. Ooh, nice line. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
Wow, what a save.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
8 feet to the cup. That was a gallant attempt. An opportunity to make their par. This looks good. And down she goes. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. This hole is a par 4. That's a good-looking shot there. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
And here we are with their 4th. Oh, so close. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Now we're on the 4th tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Let's get back to it, shall we? Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
They've got this left to tie with Harold Varner III.
Bit too heavy-handed there. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Okay, steady now. And this one is for bogey. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
Yeah, making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. Not bad. Sitting at 2 over par. Going with the 7. We need this one to bounce right.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
Here we have a par 5. That's a poor execution. This one's slicing and slicing hard. That's going to find the water, sadly. This lie's not great. Yeah, that one will play. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Outstanding approach shot. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
This putt for par here. That's pretty tidy. Good putt that. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. He has this putt to save his par.
Looks good.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters. For the modern game, Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind, with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Second shot here at the 10th. And from the greenside rough here. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here. That's frustrating. Putting for par. Nice line. And in it goes for the par. Ricky Fowler is currently leading the event as we head to the next hole. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Not quite the shot he was wanting. Opting for the 9-iron. Uh-oh, this one's airmailing the green. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And he's down there. You got to read.
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Ouch, that hurts. Putting for bogey. And down it goes. Currently at 2 over par. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Well, HV3 looking a little gloomy because this putt could put him down behind his playing partner.
And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Setting up now on a par 4. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Well, you can club down. Everything's all in front of you as it runs into this downhill green.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. How close was that to going down? Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Our leader is Ricky Fowler here, playing nicely so far. Looking at a par 5 here. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 15th. Opting for the 3-wood.
4 right.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. A 7-footer right here.
These are on rails, looking good.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 1 under. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. He's currently tied for 13th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. And how's that ball lying?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 shots off the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 5 feet coming up to the cup. A good stroke. And that's for a bogey. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey, and they've got a great opportunity here.
Time for the second shot at the 17th. This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Oh, well played. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Nicely done.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Oh, just missed. This putt is for a score of 72. Not their best stroke. Seem to have pulled that one. And that'll wrap things up for him here at this tournament. Well, that was another spectacular day's viewing. I certainly enjoyed bringing the action alongside Rich Beem. And Henny, what did you witness down there?